The Bible verse that jumped out at me was John chapter 10, where Jesus says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly." The thief, the evil one, the adversary, the enemy, Satan himself, comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus, on the other hand, came to give us life and give it abundantly, give us life to the full. But the thief comes to destroy. And when it comes to relationships, how does the thief destroy? The thief creates division in relationship. The thief creates distance in relationships. Where God takes two people and joins them together as one in marriage, the thief, in attempting to destroy, takes the one and tries to divide it into two. The thief tries to separate and to destroy. I mean, that's his goal. And one of the ways that he does it, one of the tactics that he uses is offense. And I saw this slide that says, it's going to happen because I'm going to make sure it happens. And we do, don't we? Whether it's unconsciously or not, we cause offense over and over and over again. In our relationships, and it seems like the people that we love the most are the ones that we hurt the easiest. And we cause offense, and they continue to take in that offense, and Satan begins to separate a relationship. And over time, and usually you don't even see it coming, over time you find yourself asking the question, how did we get here? How did we end up here? It started off so strong, it started off so good, and how did we end up here? See, Satan uses all of those little offenses, like maybe an unintentional, simple comment that you make. You know, you're at the mother-in-law's house eating dinner, and your husband, not me, the husband, says, "Oh, Mom, you make the absolute best meal. Nobody can cook as good as you. You are the absolute best. I wish, oh, Mom, she's just trying to give Mom a simple comment, right? And yet there's the spouse taking offense. It's unintentional. It's simple. But yet we have this tendency to take in offenses, and oftentimes we just let them kind of boil and burn on the back burner. Or maybe you're struggling with unmet and unrealistic expectations. An unrealistic expectation. Maybe, when you were a kid, they really made a big deal out of your birthday. You would wake up in the morning and Dad would make you pancakes. He'd sing a special song for you. The day was all about you. You had a special dinner. You had that birthday cake and all the presents. And then you enter into a new relationship and they wake up in the morning and say, "Oh yeah, happy birthday." And that's about it. You've got this expectation, right? And that expectation is not being met. You take an offense. I was just trying to come up with some of my own. Like I could tell my wife when she's going grocery shopping that, "Hey, Tillamook ice cream is on sale." You understood that, right? All right? And you know what? And she'll come home without the ice cream. Okay, an unmet expectation. I think the real ploy was she wants me to do the grocery shopping, which I have been doing lately. Okay, but we have these expectations, and when those expectations are not met, we take offense. Or how about when you first met? Remember when you first met? Oh, everything was so great. Everything was so cute. It was perfect. They could do nothing wrong. There was an old country preacher that said it like this: before marriage, opposites attract. After marriage, opposites attack. Right? But remember, before marriage, you just started dating. The relationship is just getting off. And all of a sudden, she was the life of the party. Oh, man, she came in, she was loud, people circled around her, she was great. And you loved that about her. It was exciting, it was fun. But now you're married for 10 years and you just wish she would shut up. She just keeps on talking and she does it loudly. Or maybe the guy, he was quiet. He was reserved and you loved that about him. He was a little shy and even a little uncertain. And now you just wish he would say something, because he just kind of keeps everything in. Unmet expectations. I sit back and I think, when Suzanne and I go on road trips, I do the vast majority of driving. Okay, I'm comfortable. I'm the one behind the wheel. But every now and then I'll let Suzanne do some driving. And I have a hard time falling asleep. I'm one of those guys, I do not sleep. And so sometimes we're in a car, I will finally crash. I will finally fall asleep. And inevitably, I just fall asleep and she'll hit the rumble strips. Every time. Then I pop awake and then there's that anyway. So, but it's and what happens is offense by offense by offense. Every little fence is a plank of wood. And then all of a sudden, without even recognizing it, we're separated by a fence. With one person on the other side separated. And oftentimes, we're oblivious to it happening. You might even be a little obstinate when you see it happening. You're going to take a stand, and you're not going to do anything to correct it. You're not going to do anything to fix it. If only we had an example. If only, as followers of Christ, if only we had an example of what to do. Because Christ, he had every right to be offended. He did absolutely nothing wrong. We are the offenders. We are the ones who caused the offense. He had every right to hold it against us. He had every right to point his finger at us and condemn us. And he didn't do that, yet he opened up his arms and paid the price, gave his life on a cross that we could be forgiven.